Hi there, Rod Fraser here from Business Growth Strategies. We help business owners to scale their business simply and sustainably with less overwhelm. Today I wanted to talk about a thing that comes up for my clients all the time. Doesn't matter who I'm working with. They feel like they're juggling 1,000 things at once, and they really struggle to simplify things and get it back to what's most important and what they really need to be focusing on. And it's almost like it's a lost art, the art of prioritising. And we quite often talk about priorities. The dilemma is they all seem to have equal weight. And when they have equal weight and you've got 10 priorities that you're working on, and you get caught up in this myth of multitasking and also getting distracted and dealing with fires in the moment, you get caught up in the urgent rather than the important, and it's very easy to lose the plot and to feel overwhelmed and not be able to deal with what's really needed to be able to move things forward. So here's the thing, when we talk about priorities, it really is about what's the priority, what's the number one priority, what's the one thing that's most important, that by doing that one thing, it'll make everything else easier or unnecessary. And so one of my favourite books is called The One Thing by Gary Keller. And what he works towards in that is the domino theory. Now he's talking about constraints or doing things that just put you in your flow and then working out how to let go of the rest. But also in terms of domino theory, if you deal with the biggest domino first, then quite often other dominoes along the way are not needed to be addressed at all. And I think that's really important. There's also a guy, he's passed away now, Dr. Eli Goldratt, and he developed a theory called the theory of constraints. And it was originally applied to manufacturing, where they were looking at where's the greatest choke point, where's the thing that if we deal with that one thing, it really makes you allow to, not have to deal with a whole lot of other things. So here's the thing, what's the one thing that's most important? Now, in terms of your role as the business owner, what are the highest value activities, first of all, that you need to address? The things that are part of your purview. I know we need to wear multiple hats. The reality is your primary role as a business owner is twofold. Number one, it's really to generate revenue, which comes from generating leads, which means they need to be converted into sales, and then how to optimize the profitability within each one of those sales. Not all revenue is equal. And then once you've got the business coming in the door, to make sure that you're really coaching your team to deliver the best. Now, you can't do all of it, and so you've got to work out where you're going to be the most effective within the context of your particular business. This is why having a sales process that's clearly defined with clear measures along the way, whether you're using your accounting system to help you get those measures and to be able to track things, whether you're using your shopping cart, your CRM system, or a particular sales funnel, which may have multiple assets that you're using to pull that together to make that work. When you have a sales funnel that works, the beautiful thing about that is then we can start to work out where it's not working, where there are gaps, and start to really fill that in. So that's part of your primary role. But again, I get back to this thing. If you want simplified growth and it's in your grasp, rather than making things more complex and having too much going on and your energy and your focus scattered to the four winds and really being in reactionary mode, being in a space where you know what you're focused on and asking this one simple question: what's most important right now? What's most important today? What's most important this week? What's most important this month or this quarter? When you come at it from this perspective and you work out, well, okay, what do I need to stop? What do I need to let go of? What do I need to delegate? Rather than having mind clutter going on, getting back to just focus on one thing at a time, and get it done, and then move on to the next thing, get it done. it will change everything for you. If you want simplicity and you crave simplicity and not feeling like you're being torn in many directions, getting overwhelmed and getting frustrated, feeling like you're not achieving things, then this is the way to go. Get back to the art of prioritizing, and remember, it's one priority, one thing at a time. What's the highest impact thing that you can do? Sometimes it's talking to somebody to help you unpack something, to work out what's working and what's not, to work out what it is you truly want, and then setting up an action plan to make it happen, working out what's already working, working out what assets you've got to work with to be able to drive things forward. And it is your primary role to drive things as the business owner. So I hope that helps. If you're ready to talk about scaling your business, you've either hit a plateau or you're just one of those people, your business is growing, it's successful, and you would really like it to take it to another level, then go to businessgrowthstrategies.biz and set up a time to talk. I look forward to talking to you. Thanks very much.